For over 20 years, I've been trying to achieve financial success from one home-based business to another, and never really achieving the level of financial freedom that I wanted. Yes, I made a couple $1,000s here and there over the past 20 years, but never really achieving that level of financial success that I knew I deserved and I was working very hard toward. And I believe I found the reason why. There are two main reasons actually, and I want to share those with you today. The reason I'm sharing those reasons with you is I believe it will help many of you out there that might be in the same predicament that I was in years ago. My name is Everest John Alexander, and I first started home-based businesses over 20 years ago with the Amway Corporation, as most people did. I got an education in that business. I loved it. It was like attending university for life. Learned a lot of skills, gained tremendous experience and knowledge about financial freedom, about life, about interpersonal relationships, lots of things. One thing I did not do was make money. Got a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge. Did not make any money. And so I left that business eventually and I joined another company and another and another. And so over the past 24 years actually, I've been with multiple different companies. But as I said before, never achieving the level of financial success that I wanted. And I believe there are two main reasons why. Tim Sales, multimillionaire and home business expert, once said, in order to achieve financial success with a home-based business, one must, there are two main factors that must be present. One, the individual has to invest and dedicate 100% of themselves into the business, must give 100%. And two, the company that you're working with must also give and invest and dedicate 100% to helping you achieve your financial success. In this video, I'm going to share with you I'm going to address the first aspect, and that is, how does one give 100% of themselves to their financial future, to a business opportunity? Well, I'm going to approach it from sort of a reverse position. I'm going to share with you why I was not succeeding and why I believe my situation applies to many people out there, probably you watching this video right now. You see, Zig Ziglar, the motivational speaker, once said, you can have everything in life that you want, anything in life that you want, if you help enough other people get what they want. And yes, I heard that over 20 years ago. It made sense on an intellectual level, but the really profound aspect of it, the seed, the kernel, the core, the essence of that, the real truth in it, never impacted me until quite recently. You see, here's the thing. Zig Ziglar said, for you to become successful, you have to help other people become successful. Well, guess what? I was suffering from a victim mentality most of my adult life. I never saw myself as being someone who was able to help other people. I never saw myself in the position to extend that helping hand towards someone else and help them become successful. No, no, no. I always saw myself as being the victim. I was broke. I needed money. I needed help. If I can get that person over there to sign up in my business, then he will help me become successful. Or that lady over there, she's doing great. She's very influential. If I can get her to, sign up in my business, if I can recruit her or sponsor her into my network marketing or multi-level home-based business, absolutely, yeah, she is going to help me become successful. I never saw myself as the person being able to invest in someone else's life and help them become successful. On a superficial level, yes, but subconsciously, no. I always saw myself as being the victim. And that had to change. And thank God eventually it did. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me before I get to the change and the positive aspect of it, let me also share with you this. It's very, very important for you to understand this. If you have a victim mentality like I did, then there's a principle that says like attracts like. And home-based businesses, network marketing, multi-level marketing, it's a relationship business. It's people helping people. It's all about relationships. So guess what? If you're suffering from a victim mentality, guess what type of people you will attract to you and to your business? Other people suffering from a victim mentality. Not all of them, of course, but the majority of the people are going to be people at your psychological level. And if you're surrounding yourself with people who all see themselves as being victims or having lack, not being the head and being above and being able to extend that helping hand to help other people, if they don't have that mindset, your business will not prosper. It'll suffer. And your finances will never get to the place where you wanted to get to. That was my situation. And I believe that's a situation with a lot of you people out there right now. A lot of people out there, and possibly you watching this video. Do you see yourself as that person who is up and can reach down a hand to help someone up to where you are? Do you see yourself like that? If that's the case, fantastic, great. But I suspect a lot of people don't see themselves like that. And if that's your situation, you cannot give 100% of yourself to your business. It's just not possible. You have to first determine and see and understand and really appreciate the value in yourself as an individual, as a human being, before you can invest value or add value to someone else's life. It starts here and here, in the head and the heart. That has to change. And thank God, for me, it did. Eventually, it did. I got it eventually. It was a real paradigm shift for me, let me tell you, because I was actually sick, very, very sick, spent, lots of time in and out of the emergency room fairly recently. And I lost my job as a consequence of that. And things were really, really down for me. But I got a hold of a book online, an ebook, and I began reading it. It spoke about success principles. And the very first principle the person mentioned was you have to take responsibility for your life. Everything in your life, every aspect of your life, you must begin by taking responsibility. Stop being a victim. And I've heard that phrase before. It wasn't the first time, but I was at a place in my life where it really impacted me, and it got through the intellectual level down to the psychological, the emotional level, the heart level. And it really impacted me, and I understood it. And I was at a place where I was ready to embrace that philosophy, and I did. And let me tell you something. I got up from my computer, I went outside, just to take a little walk, get some sunshine and a little fresh air. And I was just communing with myself, and I thought to myself, I have to make a change. Something has to give, something has to be different. And I just made an internal decision, a quality decision, to take responsibility for my life, 100% responsibility for everything in my life. And I decided to succeed, to be victorious, to be the victor, no longer the victim. And once I made that decision, instantly something changed inside of me. I felt the change. It was subtle. It wasn't being, fireworks didn't go off, anything like that. But I felt something change within me. And the next day, the medical problem that I had, that's it. It's just stopped. It vanished. I'm giving God all the glory for healing me. But it was after I made that decision to take responsibility for my life. The next day, I was healed. And I've not been back to the doctors or the emergency room since then. And the problem I had, it disappeared. I'm counting it as a miracle. But I believe the key factor is in when I took responsibility for my life. And I made an internal decision to succeed and be victorious and to overcome, to be an overcomer, to live the life that someone else died and paid a price for me to have. I made that decision. And so that's what I'm sharing with you here today. In order for you to achieve financial freedom, to be successful at your home-based business, that's the number one thing that has to change. How you see yourself. Are you a victim or a victor? Are you the head? Are you above? Or are you beneath? Are you the tail? Which one? That's what has to change. It changed for me. And thank God it did. And now I can extend that helping hand to other people. Help them become successful. In addition to that, I also have tremendous partnerships that I've developed with the business that I'm in right now. I have access to people who are multimillionaires, who have international businesses with thousands of business partners all over the world. And for the right person, I can give you access to my business partners who can help you achieve financial freedom as well. Okay? So if you are that person, if you have made the decision to be a victor, not a victim, to be the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, to be financially successful, then I can help you. We have an opportunity that is tailor-made for the right person. I don't know if you are that right person. I have no idea. These are questions you have to answer for yourself. Okay? But if you're ready to make a change in your life and partner with people who have the skill, the experience, and knowledge, and the right mindset necessary to help you become financially successful, click the link. Get the rest of the information. There's another video with one of the top performers in our business explaining the second principle, how the company must give 100% to helping you become successful. The next video will go into details on that aspect. So again, my name is Airfresh John Alexander. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, get this information. I appreciate your time. Click the link, get the rest of the information. I hope to meet you personally and help you achieve your level of financial success that you want. God bless and take care.